Good morning, everyone. My name is Lupe Velasquez. I'm the proud principal of this great school, Allison Elementary, and I'd like to welcome each and every one of you and our special guest. And I'm excited about the wonderful initiative that you're going to be hearing about. With that, I'd like to introduce our wonderful, outstanding, amazing superintendent of Austin ISD, Dr. Paul Cruz.
Thank you, Mr. Velasquez, for letting us be here at this phenomenal school, Allison Elementary School. Thank you all for being here today to talk about something that's so important, and that's about safety, and that's about the safety of all of our students. As you all know, in Austin ISD, we have 84,000 students with 12,000 employees, a large community. We want to make sure all kids learn and excel and reach great heights academically and socially. But we have to make sure that they're at school every single day and that they're safe. And that's what we're going to talk about today with the new initiative that has been in the works for a few months that now we have today. We want to talk to you a little bit about that and also share with you some examples about that. I'm here with other wonderful leaders in Austin ISD. And of course, again, I want to thank, and we would please thank Mr. Velasquez for letting us be at his school. Thank you, Mr. Velasquez. We can clap. Yeah. We need a little clap sign or something, cue the clap or something like that. I also want to thank a phenomenal director of transportation, Chris Hafezidadi. Thank you so much, Chris. Exceptional leader, and you got to take a picture of his tie. I mean, is that not the director of transportation? You know, I mean, seriously. We also have strong law enforcement here within Austin ISD, and I'm so proud of our chief, Eric Mendez. I want to thank him for being here today. And I also want to thank our partners with American Traffic Solutions and Charles Torito, who are here with us today. Charles is behind me, and also the folks with American Traffic Solutions are probably out in the audience somewhere as well. Thank y'all for being here today. And with that, I will turn this over to Chief Mendez.
Good morning. Thank y'all for being here this morning. Just some brief history on the school bus stop arm camera. In June of 2015, the Austin City Council voted to pass an ordinance that makes a camera-enforced civil offense for illegally passing a school bus. So I'm thankful for this action. This allows us for the issuance of civil citations if you pass a school bus that is loading or unloading. A violation occurs when motorists pass a school bus that is stopped on the side of the road with the red lights flashing, with the stop arm extended. The cameras on the buses will capture the images of a car approaching the bus, passing the bus, and then continuing past the bus. It captures those images to show the violation has occurred. We will start this initiative this month, today, and for a period of 1 month, we will do a warning period. Stopping for school buses is just one way to keep students safe, and as I always want to remind folks that anytime you're near a school, look for the school zone lights. If the school zone lights are flashing also, you need to slow down, you need to stay off your phones, no texting or talking while you're in our school zones.
Thank you, Dr. Cruz. Thank you, Chief. Thank all of you for coming out today. We're excited to have an opportunity to partner with the Austin Independent School District on this important public safety program. We've had an opportunity to have school bus stop arm programs in school districts throughout the country, and we've seen a tremendous success in changing driver behavior. In fact, 99% of individuals who have received a violation from a school bus stop arm camera haven't received a second. That's what this program's about. It's not about issuing violations, it's about changing driver behavior. And we know from the demonstration period, and even from the few days of the pilot, that there is a school bus stop arm running problem here in Austin, Texas. Now, that's not unusual. Most cities have this problem. We're happy that we're able to provide technology that will help the Austin ISD Police Department more successfully enforce violations. You know, as I always tell people, in order for a police officer to enforce a stop arm running violation, they often have to run the stop arm themselves. They have to make a decision about whether they run the very stop arm that they're trying to issue a violation for. The cameras on these buses are going to ensure that that doesn't happen. We're going to be working with the Transportation Department, with the Transportation Director, Chris, and we're going to make sure that all of the routes here in Austin have these cameras. We're going to make sure that the students of Austin ISD that rely on school buses to get them to and from school every day know the cameras are out there helping enforce the law. The way the cameras work is that we have 2 cameras on the side of the bus, and we'll show you these after the press conference. One of the cameras will be used to capture the license plates of the vehicles. The other will be used to capture an overhead view that will provide individuals who run the stop arm with a video of them running the stop arm. It will show the arm extended, it will show the lights flashing, and most importantly, it will give them an idea of what it was that they did when they ran the stop arm. Now, again, we're going to work very closely with Austin ISD over these next 30 days to make sure that everyone in Austin is fully aware of this program. All of you being here today is a great help. We want to get the message out that stop arm running is a serious problem. And that Austin ISD is going to do something about it from here on out.
The work here that goes on in Austin, you have to have great people, innovative people who really care about kids and care about this community. I want to reintroduce and ask him to come forward to share some thoughts around this, because he's the one that brought this forward. And working with collaborating with so many different offices and of course other governmental agencies, he's phenomenal, he's great, really works for our kids every single day. I'd like to invite Chris to come forward. He's our Director of Transportation, and to share a few words about this project with you. Chris.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Cruz and Principal Velasquez, for being here today and hosting us. Folks, today, Austin ISD is taking a huge, giant step for our student safety. It's a big thing for us, and we've been waiting for this day for a long time. So thank you all for being here. We transport about 22,000 students every day to and from school. That's a big number on 512 buses. All of our buses are equipped with a live GPS system. We have digital camera system. So we do what we can to make sure our students are safe. This is another technology to make sure that happens. Any student incident is too many. So we wanted to make sure that our students are kept safe.
Is this like a speeding ticket or is this a civil fine? Who makes the call?
This is a civil violation, so it's a civil citation that you'll receive in the mail. The actual footage to determine whether or not it's an actual violation has occurred by an individual passing a school bus will be done by the officers in my department. So we will receive the video from American Traffic Solutions. We'll view the video. We'll determine the location of the violation and determine whether or not it's within the city limits of Austin, and then we'll determine if there was an actual violation. If there was, then the officer viewing the video will approve the citation to be issued.
I will add that each violation will have on it a data bar, and that data bar will provide all of the information that we need in order to issue a violation. It's going to have the time that the violation occurred. It's going to have the GPS coordinates of where the violation occurred. It's going to notate that the brake lights were applied, that the lights were flashing, and that the arm was extended. And it's also going to say which bus the violation occurred from. And so there will be a tremendous amount of information with each violation that will be used to validate where and when the violation occurred.
What is your cut of that $300 ticket?
Sure, we get 60% of that. Now keep in mind that there were no upfront costs to the city of Austin for this program. All of the equipment, all of the maintenance, all of that is handled as part of that 60% that we get. But we'll get 60% of each violation that's paid.
So the 40% will come back to the school district. We will, again, our department will handle the violations. We'll determine whether or not it's an actual violation. And then an appeal process will be set up for anyone who wants to appeal that citation. The district will hire an independent appeal hearing judge to hear those appeals.
Is that an additional charge for the appeal process?
I don't believe so, no. It'll be a part of the actual fine. And if someone says it wasn't me, there are systems in place. If it wasn't me, it's no longer my car. There's ways that they can provide documentation so that that citation is not issued to them.
We knew we had violations. We wanted to get actual data. Unfortunately, on the buses that we did, the pilot 30 buses, we averaged 2 violations per bus per day. So about 60 violations per day just on 30 buses. So, I mean, the whole idea is student safety. It's not about revenue. It's about a student safety. What we want to do, that number to decrease every day by doing this program.
Just final thoughts, and thank you all so much for coming out here today. I think the bottom line message is about students, and it's about student safety. And it's, again, another effort that Austin ISD, coming together with different organizations, will come together to make sure that our kids come to school and come to school safe every single day. Thank you all so much for being here today.